You talk golden to me.
It's my dream to have a golden beard.
Younger but looks older.
I'll even try a squat. Here we go.
Talk golden to me.
The six of clubs.
The golden.
Welcome to another episode of the Talk Golden to Me video podcast show. Your host, Evan Golden, aka Golden TV. As always, our studios are here in Boca Raton at the Berman Law Group. And today, I am a very lucky man. I have the privilege, the opportunity to getting to know this woman's been on over, I think, 500 cover of magazines, let alone numerous movies, pageant shows, runways. Victoria Silvstedt is in the studio today, live in the flesh. I'm like sweaty and nervous and hot.
I should walk in and do the catwalk like ta ta ta.
I would love for you to teach me a proper catwalk. I thought I knew how to do it, but you got to really have like attitude, right?
I like the hair thing going on.
What's going on up there?
I don't know. Did you leave some gel?
A little bit.
Too much on top.
I'm losing the hair in the back, so I'm like
so
just.
okay, you're doing the Trump thing.
But when I look
Like
in the
this
mirror,
way.
I don't realize like I'm balding in the back. So
No, it looks good. It looks.
you
good.
can't tell, right?
I can
But
have some
today
of mine.
it's about the inside.
Of course,
it's
the inner
soul.
beauty and the
Exactly.
soul.
And I heard you have both, so I already know
Oh.
about the physical beauty, as many people have seen through many years, but I want to get to know inside of Victoria as a super mole.
Inside of Victoria.
I don't know how good that's at.
Anyway, deep inside my soul. That's what we're talking about.
100%. So, Victoria, welcome to the studio. We're so excited to have you. I want to learn everything from the beginning to what your career has been like and kind of reflect on it, what you're working on now, and just kind of get to know, like you said, the inside of Victoria. So I'm so excited to meet you. I've only had the privilege of looking at you on magazines and pictures. This is like pre-internet. Like you were way before, like you're the queen of modeling when it comes to like magazines is what I think.
Right, back in the days, in the 90s, that it was all about magazines, you know, all those Maxim, FHM, Playboy. So I kind of started that route, and, you know, it's nice to have the souvenirs. I
Absolutely.
love it, you know.
Do you have like them all saved? Like, are they all in storage? Are they on a wall in your house? Like I'm trying
Not
to...
on the wall. Actually, I do have my Playmate of the Year cover. They kind of give you like a gold placard, and that I have on my wall because it's like so beautiful. And it's like Playmate of the Year 1997. So that I have on my wall, but all those 500 magazine covers, I don't. I actually have them spread out because I have a place in New York, and they're in a box in a closet. And then I also in my place in Monaco, I have it slammed into the closet somewhere. So they're all spread out.
All right.
So
I have to get some of those, maybe find a couple of those throwbacks. So before you became Playmate of the Year, international superstar, you were growing up in Sweden, and I understand your father wanted you to be a professional skier. You were a skier for many years as a young child,
Yes.
correct?
I grew up actually on the slopes. Basically, my dad wanted really to make me like an Olympian champion. So you know, when you're young and you get pushed out of the hill, you go for it. And I started competing skiing very young, like 5 years old, and I continued up until about 17. And I was always very good at Super G and downhill because I was big and tall already at a very young age. So I had an advantage there going fast, you know, when you're a bit heavier and big, you so
Get some good momentum down that hill. On the
so I
slope.
have that adrenaline. I'm craving for you know, I need adrenaline in my life. I think it comes from the racing, the skiing, the racing.
You like
know?
that? You
I
want
like
that?
I need it. If not, I get bored. That's probably why I'm always like doing different things and trying new things, and I'm all over the place. So I like things that it's moving
I
forward.
like that. So
Yeah.
she likes it intense and get the adrenaline, get the blood flowing and going. So skiing, unfortunately, wasn't your destiny because you suffered a pretty horrible accident, correct?
Yeah, and my mom after that, I fell and it was a Swedish junior championship in a downhill race, and my mom was there. So can you imagine finding her daughter out in the woods somewhere?
Oh my gosh.
And like with a concussion, and like, so after that, my mom was like, there's no way you are doing this anymore. So she sent in a photo to the Miss Sweden pageants, and then since that day, I kind of put the ski boots on the side and start walking in high heels instead.
All right, so great transition, and I'm sure there's plenty of adrenaline when you're on stage with people looking at you and judging you by the way you talk and look. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you had that kind of adrenaline rush. Maybe not the same.
You know, it was so different
It was.
because I was totally a tomboy and I wasn't into that femininity yet. I didn't know how to be feminine, how to walk elegant, how to put makeup on. I had to learn from scratch. Like, so it took me a while, I would say.
So you went from Miss Sweden, and then you competed on a lot of different other pageants,
Yeah,
right? To
exactly.
Miss World, and
Did the whole Miss World thing, and then started modeling in Paris, and that was a cold shower, though. I thought that after being Miss Sweden and having all these titles, it was going to be easy, you know.
you thought you made it right then and there.
And I was shocked. It was like, no, you're too blonde, you're too muscular, you're too fat, not fat, but like big, you know, too many muscles. Everything was wrong with me. So it's like, can you imagine 10 castings a day and they just shuts you down?
It's tough. People don't realize that you have to have thick skin going on these
Yeah,
auditions or castings
so
because
you-
they judge you on everything,
Oh
right?
my God, you can just go home and cry every day, but you just have to like never give up. And it's funny, I lived in a very horrible model apartment at the beginning. And then through a friend, I got to move into another apartment with another model. And that model happened to be Melania Trump now.
Wow,
Melania
wait, so-
Knaus, her name.
So you were living with the first lady then.
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty
We lived
remarkable.
together in 2 different places, so almost a year together. So
Now, what's
this
that
is
like
in
living with
1993, 94.
Now, are you guys both going on the same auditions and trying for the same parts and modeling? So is it competitive? You got it? I didn't get like what's that
No,
like?
not at all. You know, we were so different. We were 2 different
the blonde
model
brunette.
agencies. She was doing the more editorial, very like high fashion. Me, I was doing the more commercial. So we were not at all at any castings together. But we had the same, like, you know, in the morning, okay, see you at night. We had the same struggle. And, you know, it was so funny that like every night we got back home, we're like, oh, how was your day? It was like, and we would make our little tuna salad out of the can, you know. And then it's like, oh God, maybe way too much calorie. We're running up and down the stairs. We lived in those walk-up Parisian apartments, so we were running up and down the
No
stairs
elevators
to
there,
burn.
right?
Yeah, no, we were like 5th or 6th floor, but you
So
have to like.
that's a great way to stay in shape.
Yeah, so that was an interesting ride. But then after that, I got someone saw a photo of me. Actually, Hugh Hefner saw a photo of me, and he like flew me over to LA, and then I never went back to Paris, and that was the end of that.
So Hugh discovered you, huh?
Yeah, through actually another model who had shot with me on a job, and he's like, "Oh my God, I just shot for Playboy. You would be perfect for him." I'm like, I don't know.
I'm very upset that I never got to experience attending the Playboy Mansion.
Oh, what an amazing era.
Tell me about Hugh
Honestly?
and that mansion. Like, what's it like living there and being there?
For me now, it's just I look back at it, it's a dream because I mean it's no longer there also, so it makes it even more of a like, wow, I can't believe I was there in that era. It was unbelievable. I was living in the guest house, in a beautiful guest house. A couple of other girls coming in and out and shooting, but I stayed there for a while actually, and I became very friendly with all the butler guys, super cute ones. So I was hanging with them. As you couldn't really bring
Hopefully,
guests.
Hugh's not getting jealous that you're flirting with the butlers.
No. He was when I lived there. He was married with Kimberly Hefner, so he was very, very respectful.
That's like his
honestly, it's the most.
XX.
I have to say that people probably think, "Oh my God, Hugh Hefner's such a douchebag, like a dragger, like
Mm-hmm.
flirter." The most amazing, nicest person. What a gentleman. He would never, ever even try to like do anything appropriate. You know, and people are asking me all the time, "Oh my God, he must have been totally like all over you." I'm like, no, he didn't even try.
Because you're exactly like his type, right?
But he was so respectful.
That's interesting. That's good to know in here.
Unbelievable. And I was surprised that I actually got Playmate of the Year. I thought to be like, no, I was like, wow. Okay.
Now, you're
cool.
very close with your parents. How did they find out about this? Were they cool with it?
Oh.
I'd like to hear that story.
Well, my mom, I kind of told her, Mom, I'm just going to LA for a modeling job because she knew I was flying around all over to do model shoots. But then and she's like, my God, you know, this is the time before mobile phones. This is like the pay phones, you know. And I gave her a phone number. Oh, you can call me here. I'm staying here for a while. And she called, and they picked up the phone. Hey, Playboy Mansion. And she's like, hang up a few times. They kept calling. And is my daughter Victoria there? I said, yeah, she's right here. So she found out through, you know, the butlers. They kind of, you know, she called and they picked up. Oh, yeah, she's here. So it was kind of hard to explain to her first. But after a lot of like, well, you know, it's kind of new, but not really new. Kind of, you know.
Because
So-
it is tasteful. I mean, there's a lot of other
Tasteful,
stuff
yeah.
out there that's a
Yeah.
lot worse. And maybe if you don't
Honestly.
know, you kind of maybe have those
Yeah.
preconceived notions. You already think, oh
Right.
my,
I
you
think
think
it
the
was a bit
worst.
odder from my dad. It was like he just didn't say nothing. What is he gonna say, right? It's like that's a bit odd.
So when you became Playmate of the Year, I mean, you were pretty much world renowned right there. I mean, that you can't ask
was
for.
big,
It's
yeah.
pretty. It's the biggest thing you could do for a model back then, and I'm sure the opportunities were just.
Now it's more like Sports Illustrated and stuff. Before then, it was really Playboy was the thing in the 90s. It was.
You mentioned the First Lady. I know Donald Trump loves his Playmates. Did he like reach out to you and say anything after you were a Playmate?
You know, I actually met him and Melania, both of them, on a red carpet. It was the 50-year Playboy celebration in New York. And we walked down there and we met on the red carpet. I'm like, oh my God, Melania, oh my God. Like, it was so odd to see her after so many years. And she obviously recognized me from Paris. And then Donald, you know, I had met once or twice at an events. Yeah,
I'm
he
assuming-
he likes Swedish women. Let's put it that way.
I figured. Did he try to woo you at all? Did he try to win you
just
over?
Being, you know, just flirting a bit, but nothing. You know, I was like,
Is it hard to even like have guy friends? Like every guy you talk to hit on you and want.
No, they don't. You know, when they get to know me, I have a lot of guy friends because they feel like I'm just like one of them. When they get to know me, they're like, "Oh my God, you're like just normal." You know,
Because there's an
if they don't
intimidation
know
factor.
me, yeah, if they don't know me, they can be like, but. I'm just I'm still like the girl from the village in Sweden. Really.
I don't know too much about Sweden. I just picture beautiful blonde women like half naked playing in the snow. Like that's what
Right,
that's
yeah,
what I think of.
That's the and that's kind of like every movie role I've done in America. So a lot of like Inga from Sweden, you know, like playing up that whole. Everybody's just taking their clothes off and yeah.
Yeah, you guys definitely don't have a problem with nudity.
No, I mean same in France. Everybody's topless. It's the European thing, I guess.
No tan lines.
Yeah, only a few. But
Do you miss Sweden? You go back often?
I do. I have a lot of business there now. Actually, I work a lot there still. So yeah, I have family there. So.
You know what really intrigued me about you when I was reading about you is that how let's talk about brains and beauty, because I understand you do forex trading, you do stock market, you do a lot.
Yeah.
You're a money manager for yourself. I guess you had some issues in the past with them when the market
Right.
dropped. You realized.
Yeah, I have to take it into my own hands, and I did lose a lot of money in the 2008 crash, probably like a lot of people did.
So you just learned on your own?
Well, with help with people, when you meet people. I mean, I start going into hedge fund conferences, and people, they're like, oh my God, what's she's doing there? You know, it's such a men's world. But it's kind of cool. I love it. And now I'm actually also a spokesperson for this trading app online called SprinkleBit. So I'm one of their, you know, trying to draw in traffic and stuff. So it's something I do every day.
That's great. So we'll definitely check that app out. And
Yeah.
any advice you could give us when it comes to making more money? Is there tricks? Do you got to know when to trade? Are you looking at certain dollars, certain countries?
You know what I do? I do some forex trading too, though. But my main market is, everything I do mostly is in dollars. I also have the euro because I live in Europe. But the American stock market is just so, more interesting than the European market. Is just on a standstill. It's just, so most of my positions here in America. So I'm following.
Very big turn on for me that you do that. I know that. I just find that so intriguing and sexy and empowering.
Ooh la la.
I love that.
Empowered.
Who knew? So check out that app, viewers and listeners, and maybe you could DM Victoria for some stock tips or
Yeah, you can
forex
see my
tips.
positions on the.
Oh, that's great. So they could see where you're doing pretty much just copy a winning formula.
Yeah, of course. You can check all my positions.
Now, I followed you on Instagram. I think your passport, how many passports do you have? Because I know you're filling these passports up pretty quick.
I have a lot of stamps in my passport.
Lot of
I only
stamps.
have one passport, a Swedish passport, but I'm resident in Monaco, Monte Carlo, and I used to be a full-time resident in the U.S., but now I'm, working more in Europe. So I keep an apartment in Miami and New York.
So if I have a jet plane fired up for you and the guy said, I'll take you anywhere you want to go, where's like your dream place or your favorite place to go?
Well, my favorite place to go is St. Bart's. I always go there, spend my holidays, but I have never been to the Maldives. I've been everywhere in the world, but I haven't been to the Maldives. I need to go there. You need a lot of fuel. I want a non-stop.
Nonstop? All right, so that's on her bucket list.
Yeah.
Anything else on the bucket list?
My bucket list, I've done most of the things, actually. Jump out of a plane, I haven't done yet. Maybe.
Don't do that.
Don't
Too
do
much
that yet.
precious cargo.
Pressure!
Precious cargo.
Yeah. true.
Don't do that. So you were on a reality show like most beautiful socialites on
Yeah,
E.
I
And
tried that. Oh my God, that was
it was. I was going to ask you about that.
Ooh, la, 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 la.
Not a great experience.
It's not for me.
No?
I mean, I don't mind doing like little videos here and there with myself on Instagram.
But
whatever,
really, the
you know,
camera is
like,
24/7.
You're controlling it yourself. But it was cameras everywhere.
Too invasive?
I mean, like, kind of like here, but 24/7.
It was too much. But the name of the show was what? A Perfect Life. Or
Yeah.
I have a
And there was like, fair and test, like the perfect life.
Were people like, oh, this bitch, she has a
Yeah.
perfect life?
Yeah, but then when they watched the whole show, they probably saw it wasn't that perfect. It was actually, they were following me everywhere when I was working in all these TV shows I was filming in Paris and Rome and here and there. So it wasn't, it was more like a documentary reality. That's probably was even harder because while I was working, like, I don't know, 10, 12 hours a day. And on top of that was the cameras around me the whole time.
It's a lot.
So, but then after I'm like, you know what? Not for me.
Not for you. All right, well, you tried it.
I tried it. Why not?
The fans appreciated it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Sure.
It's what reality show. It's a gamble because you never know how you're going to be
Yeah.
portrayed. Editing.
Yeah.
They're going to catch you off guard.
Of course. The blonde thing, you know?
But you're putting that blonde thing. That myth is not true at all. Like you said, what you're doing with managing your money and how successful you are in
I used it
businesses.
for my advantage, though. The blonde and a little bit the bimbo-esque thing got me where I am. But you need to know, you need to have something more in life to get further.
It's crazy because you say my bucket list. You've done so much for movies, modeling.
I had an album out,
And I was gonna say,
have
even a
2
singer.
Yeah.
I was watching one of your music videos before. It was awesome.
Hey, I just put it on and I shake it.
But you're an all-around entertainer because
So funny. This summer, I made there was a reunion concert for all the hits in the '90s. It was even Backstreet Boys in Stockholm. It was a summer festival, so I actually performed live 2 of my songs this summer. I can't believe I actually did that.
how was that performing live?
I just went up there and I sang on top of obviously it's like everybody does. Most people
No
do.
secret.
But I went up there and I had the dancers with me, but it was amazing. The adrenaline, and once again,
That gotta be
kick,
some.
it
That's
was
gotta
like,
be.
wow.
That's
So it was
fabulous.
fun.
We might have to play a little bit snippet for that music video for our
Oh.
viewers if you allow. I'm not gonna make you
Just a
sing
little
live.
bit,
I'm not
a little
making you
bit.
sing live on the show. Don't
All
worry.
right.
Your agent
It's
told
too
me
early
you
for
were-
that. What time? It's almost noon.
And also, I think one of your best gigs ever was that you got to host Wild on E. Like to me, I think
Oh,
that's
right.
that's
I
like the
forgot about
dream.
that.
You did.
I
That's like the best
swear.
job ever. You're getting paid to like party
You're
in the
right.
best places in the
That
world.
was so much fun.
Fun,
I-
right?
I went everywhere with you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
See, I checked out the
They came
IMDb. I
with
checked
me
out your
to
resume.
Brazil for my calendar shoot. That was fun. Yeah, that was the Wild on E. You're right. It was cool.
So from reality shows to singing, acting, modeling, and
Trading.
you're also and trading. And I know you're also entrepreneur. You've done a lot of fashion lines, and I understand you also have a makeup line coming out now, or it's out now.
Yeah, I just came out.
Tell me about
I
this.
did my own lingerie line as well. Now I have this makeup foundation. It's called Base of Sweden. So, and I have my prosecco, like a sparkling wine, in my name. So that's exciting. So I'm doing little things
A
here and
true
there.
entrepreneur, huh?
That's what excites me now. I mean, I like to do my own things. Something stimulating.
You seem like you still have like a lot more. And you still have
I have
a lot
of energy.
I like that.
Feisty.
I don't know how the right man in this world could keep up with you. You seem very picky to find the perfect man.
You think so?
Well, I don't know if he
I've been
exists.
married. I've been married once.
A long time ago. Mm-hmm. And single now, enjoying being single.
No, I'm not single.
You're not married though.
No, but I'm not
Dating,
single.
talking, whatever it's called.
No,
There's no
I'm
ring on.
single
If there's not if there's no ring on the finger, I consider that
Ah,
single.
Okay. I have a ring.
Is that on the? All right, that's a big one. You blind me with that thing. Holy. And that's why you
Surprise.
stay in such good shape. You lift that thing. What's that, like a
Yeah.
2-pound weight every day?
No, is it?
Have you ever been on the Howard Stern show?
Uh-huh.
Is this similar, or am I a little more tame?
No, you're too nice.
Why he's mean?
He's very
He's rude.
rowdy. Like, he's very naughty.
I'm trying to be on my best
You're
behavior
very,
here.
yeah, you're nice.
But I'm a Scorpio, so I have it inside of
Oh,
me.
really?
Yes.
I'm an innocent Virgo, so be careful. But my moon is in Scorpio.
Uh-uh.
Uh-oh. That damn moon. Taking over some time.
Stay away from us. We are trouble.
Yeah, I know.
We're big trouble.
I know.
Big trouble.
My dad is a Scorpio.
Yeah. I love how you're so close with your parents, like on Instagram. You always take them out to lunch and dinner. I
They're
mean, it's so...
You know what? It's so amazing to still have them, and they're still married after like 45 years or whatever. It's so cute, And I think it's so rare these days to have that family, the values. I feel like I'm a Jewish daughter, you know, even though I'm not Jewish, but like I don't know. I love family, and I don't have my own kids, so my family are like my kids,
Your
you know.
family.
Even my sister little kids are like.
Is
mine.
that in the picture at all? Adoption or anything like that,
You know,
or
I always
surrogate?
think about it. Like, it's always on my mind, and like, if it happens, I'm not against anything.
I'm very fertile, so don't get too close.
I am. That's all.
Stay far away.
Back right there. No.
I'm very, very fertile.
Yeah. Anyway, so you never know. I'm not against nothing. Like, so we'll see.
What type of like words of wisdom? I like to have all our guests do something we call like golden nuggets. I actually have a couple golden nuggets. You're gonna keep these. Hold on.
Okay. Oh.
So you,
I hope it's chocolate.
you like you don't eat chocolate with that body.
Of course I do.
Get out of here. I always ask my guests to share some golden nuggets, wisdom. You've been all over the world. You've had so many wild experiences. What can you share with our viewers and listeners? Some golden nuggets of life.
Ooh, I just dropped one.
That's all right.
The golden nuggets of life. Never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up. Don't listen to the bullshit, and just follow your gut instinct and your dream and your heart and your soul. So, voila.
Ooh, I like that. Those are some great nuggets to live
Let me
by.
pick up the other nuggets. So
You got it?
I got to keep them.
You
right?
can keep those, absolutely. We are chatting with Victoria Silvstedt. I'm still here breathing. I almost had a heart attack because she is the most gorgeous, smartest. I mean,
Oh yeah, I paint.
can
to
I just
say
keep
this.
it going? I mean, when you
going.
look in the mirror and you look at yourself,
going.
you don't think you have any flaws, right?
Trust me, I have
No.
plenty of flaws. I have crooked toes and stuff like that.
That toe looked yummy. Let me taste that toe. Give me that toe. Give me that
I
toe.
wore too many high heels, so they got a bit crooked.
Don't worry, I'm not
Top
going to show you my
No,
bunion.
I don't want to. It's okay.
But listen, everybody has flaws, but you've worked very hard, and it's something like you said. It after you won Miss Sweden, it wasn't just all handed to you. You had to keep grinding. You had to keep going
Yeah.
auditions. You had to keep networking, and showbiz. There's a lot of ugly side to showbiz. I'm sure that
There
you had to
is.
learn.
I've seen it all. Trust
have,
me.
huh?
Yeah.
Crazy horror stories.
Oh yeah. I don't. We do that on another show. It's gonna take
Save
too
that.
long.
Then we don't want to hear that. I mean, from living in the Playboy Mansion, traveling all over the world, and also we didn't even talk about one of your biggest campaigns that I remember vividly was you were the guest. Like that was the biggest campaign I feel like for models was to be the face and spokesmodel for guests.
Huge. Right after Playboy, I signed with Elite Models, and they got me this amazing contract. So I worked with them for 3 years. So they sent me all around the world to promote the brand as well. So that was really,
And I think was Anna Nicole Smith right around the time too?
Yeah, she was right before me. And then I actually got to do a shoot with her. We did an FHM cover together. It was so funny.
You've like worked with all like the biggest models and like from Carmen. I've seen you do things with Carmen
I did a cover
Electra.
with Carmen Electra as well, and yeah. But that's what back in the days there was only like those few girls that were, because now with social media it's like there's so many stars out there, you know. But back in the day it was more limited because you only had the magazines, you know.
Are you glad you didn't have social media back then, or you wish you had it?
I'm glad I have it now because I can still stay alive. You know what I mean? But back
a
then-
camera, a video camera on the phone in the Playboy Mansion would be like everything going live from the
my
mansion.
God.
I
Can you imagine?
oh my gosh! So when you like become Playmate of the Year, is it like a huge lucrative contract? They're giving you cars, gate, like what do they do for
It
you?
was. I mean, for me coming from Sweden, I just turned 21.
You're a baby.
And I got like this like Porsche. I got a lot of money. I got other contracts. It was, for me as a 21-year-old girl, it was huge. And I remember the first money I got, I just kept spending it. Cars, this. I had no idea about money. You know, I was like, everything came in, had to go out. And I invited all my friends to Hawaii, first class, and my family. Big spender. But then now,
You learned, right? And
Now I learned my
now she's
lesson.
trading.
yeah, I'm playing with my money and making it grow.
That a girl. Great. That's awesome. Victoria, you're a true inspiration, a role model. So many people that are aspiring to be maybe models or break into the entertainment business, you could see that it takes a lot of hard work. It takes dedication. It takes obviously taking care of your
Discipline,
body.
Sure, I got that from my dad, skiing. I think. The discipline growing up.
A lot of discipline, right?
Yeah.
But the thick skin, I don't think you could teach. So many girls are, listen, women are a little more sensitive. And I've been to auditions where, hey, your ass is too fat, you're balding, whatever the case is. And it could be demoralizing. It could break your heart. How do you keep yourself positive to keep going on auditions and keep just never giving up?
You just have to think, don't take it personal, you know? You just block it out. And that's what I learned to do. It takes time, but
That's why you're a true professional. That's why you've lasted in the entertainment industry so long, and you still continue to make movies and music videos, and you're true.
what's next?
What's next? I can't wait to see
don't
what's
know.
next.
Yeah, let's
What's
see.
next on this show, though, is something we do with all our guests. It's called Word for Word. I'm going to give you the directions only once, so pay attention right now. And there is a rule. You have to be brutally honest. I'm going to say maybe someone's name, a word, and you just have to say the first word that comes to your mind after I say that. You can't repeat the same word, but you have to say the first word that comes to your mind. No cheating, no lying. All right, and I'm gonna keep it nice and easy for you, right?
Nice.
All right, so producer, give me that background game show music we play with Word for Word. I hear it. All right, that is it. Here we go. We're going live right now with Word for Word with Victoria Silvstedt. Say the first word that comes to your mind. Are you ready? You ready? Here we go. Ready? Sweden.
Yellow and blue.
That was 2 words. Hue. Horse.
Strong.
Runway.
Naomi Campbell. Oh, that was 2 words.
We'll count that. Trump.
Bad hair. That was 2 words.
It still counts. Snow.
Sweden.
Party.
Prosecco.
Jet.
Private.
Beach.
Bikini.
Diamonds.
Forever.
Blonde.
Smart.
Gold.
Silver.
I like that. And that was Word for Word, Victoria. So you passed the game. Was that
Even the first was 2
a
words.
couple 2 words? But you know what? We could combine them. All our guests
I
that.
saw the Swedish flag in front of me when
That's
you
what
said
you pictured it,
yellow
right?
and blue, but it was 2 words. There we go.
Donald Trump really has bad hair.
No.
It's not that. Hey, at least he's not.
Should've said-
He's doing with what he got with it, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
All our guests. I don't know if this is part of your supermodel diet.
But chocolate.
When guests play Word for Word, they must have a little piece of edible gold to go into their body, filling your body with gold energy and aura. I will eat a piece with you, and this will bring you good luck and fortune. Okay?
Are you sure it's edible? You're probably going to poison me now,
No,
right?
would I ever do that to you? Cheers. Oh my God, I love the way you ate that with that tongue.
It doesn't taste very good, though.
It's not what it tastes
I
like.
just
It's
smell, and then you
yeah.
feel golden all
You already feel it
day
going-
long.
oh my gosh.
I feel
Victoria,
golden.
you feel golden, right?
What a day I'm going to have.
You will. Victoria,
I'm
we
ready for
appreciate you.
Miami.
Get down to Miami. Go have some fun. We got
Alright.
Super Bowl week ahead of us. A lot of enjoyment, a lot of friends for you to see. Give your mom and dad a kiss from me,
I
their
will,
future.
And I'm keeping the golden ball.
That is a gift from me to you. I also have a pair of golden glasses for you as well. All of
Awesome.
our guests get to
Ooh.
rock a pair of golden
Wow,
glasses. So
lucky
when you
me.
wear that, you'll feel the energy as well.
So hot.
You're so hot.
Let me check it out.
Let me see how they look on you. Oh my gosh.
Ready for Miami, bitch.
Victoria, thank you so much for stopping in the studio.
Thanks a lot.
You are a pleasure. You're a delight and
I'll come
true
back
inspiration.
sometime.
We'll definitely have you back
If
on.
you want me back, that is.
I want to bring some of the Prosecco on. I want to try it. Viewers and listeners, thank you for joining us. Victoria's got to get out of here. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. It helps us bring on fabulous guests like Victoria. So we appreciate you joining
Bye.
our show. Get out of here. Give them a kiss goodbye. Talk Golden to me. Golden TV from the studios. We out of here. Peace.